Hello and welcome to a brand new channel. It's called Just Another Sports Card Collector. My name's Alan, and in this series, hopefully, I'll be showing you the unboxing of sports collector's cards. I'm a big fan of Formula One, so I ordered my first load of cards through the Topps website, and this is the first one, which is the Turbo Attax. So, looking at the back of it, if we get right on the screen, it comes with a Megaton. It also includes 66 cards, which includes 4 exclusive cards, and it also includes 6 limited edition cards. So, fingers crossed we'll pick up something good. So, without further ado, let's bash on and open this. Never make these things simple, do they? So there we go. Put that to one side. There's the tin itself. It's a nice place to put your cards once you've opened them. So let's open the tin. Which of course, doing it on camera, so it's going to be, there you go, 10 times tougher than you think it is. So put the tin to one side. So you can see that the package comes with this one that's with the the bulk of the cards in it, and this one is a Turbo Attax. Looks like limited edition cards in there, so we'll open that one last. So we'll put that out of the way. And we'll put that out the way. Right, time for the unboxing, as they say. So, there we go. So, first one off the bat is Daniel Ricciardo of what's now the RB, or AlphaTauri, or Toro Rosso, however you want to call it. Unfortunately, he's been replaced by Liam Lawson this season, so that could be a future collectible card if he doesn't come back to F1. Although there's rumours with the new Cadillac entry that's coming in that he could be coming back as a driver for them. So next one is a Formula 3 of Max Esterson, an American who actually got his break after being a sim racer with iRacing. He has, for the end of this season, so the 2024 season, also ran some races in Formula 2. Then we have a F1 Sprint Superstar of Carlos Sainz of Ferrari, who will be moving to Williams for the 2025 season. Next up is Lando Norris, who will be finishing second in this year's World Championship for drivers. Unfortunately, he couldn't get the results to challenge Max Verstappen at the end, and Max became the 4-time World Drivers' Champion. Next one is the V-Carb, so the Visa Cash App Racing Bulls team car. Then we have epic moments of the grandfather of F1 racing, Fernando Alonso. This one is from the Grand Prix of Brazil, so Sao Paulo of 2023 of last season, which you can see as Sergio Perez behind, which, knowing this season, that's a regular sight that Perez is towards the back of the grid. Next up is the champion, the man himself, Max Verstappen. This one is a public service announcement that says, somebody's phone is going, is it Marco's? Ha ha ha, which was the team radio, which was being played during one of the sessions for it last season. I remember that one quite well. That was quite hilarious. Next one is the Gears of Glories. So as Lewis Hamilton is now leaving Mercedes to go to Ferrari, which will be a strange sight to see him with a red overall instead of the silver, considering that he was at McLaren and then onto Mercedes after that. There's a picture of him inside his car. Next one is team principals. This one's Christian Horner. Not exactly the most popular guy, team principal on the grid. He's definitely no Günther Steiner, but there you go. Next one is the Aston Martin Racing 24 car. Big fan of Aston Martin Racing, especially with Fernando. Not too much of Lance, but I won't offend my Canadian supporters on here. Nice car, just woefully slow this season. Now that we've got Adrian Newey, fingers crossed that they'll make progress ahead in 2025 season. Next one is, if I get it right, the next one is Isaac Hadjar, Formula 2 driver who actually just finished second in the championship behind Gabriele Bortoleto. There is rumours that he is going to Red Bull, whether that's the Racing Bull, the RB team, or the main team is undecided at the moment, but there seems to be a strong suggestion that that's the destination for Isaac, for the Frenchman. As you can see, his car there is decked out in the Red Bull livery as a police car goes past. Next one up is Kushmini, who is aligned to the Alpine Academy. He finished in the top 5 of the Formula 2 season in 2024. The Indian was part of the Invicta Watches team, and they actually finished winners in the F2 Constructors Championship. So that team consisted of Kushmini and Gabriele Bortoleto. Next card is Santiago Ramos of Formula 3, driver for the Trident team. Don't think he really got up to much this season, although saying that the Formula 3 season is so short compared to the F1 and the F2 season that unless you're one of the front runners, you kind of get him unnoticed. The next one is Zane Maloney, who was part of the Rodin Motorsport team. He actually left the Rodin Motorsport team in the last 2 races of the season because he was going to Formula E racing for the new Lola Yamaha team with their IKEA-looking livery of bright yellow and blue. I'll put a picture on there so that you can make your own decision. He was a winner of the first few of couple of races at the beginning of the season. He was aligned with the Sauber Academy, but sort of faded away as the season got on. Here we have Alexander Dunn Hero card. In Formula 3 for MP Motorsport, he was, or is, a driver of the McLaren Academy. Here we have Nico Hulkenberg Qualifying Masters, which, to be honest, is quite apt because Nico does excel when it comes to qualifying. He is at the Haas F1 team this season, but he will be moving to Sauber, which will become the Audi Works team in 2026. Here we have a DRS strategy card, so we'll just gloss over that one. Here we have Winner's Circle 1 of Pierre Gasly, who has impressed towards the tail end of the season for Alpine with successive top 10 and top 5 placings, where he has propelled Alpine, who were bottom with Sauber with 0 points, with a awful car, back up into the top 8, and they were fighting at the time of recording with Haas for what was potentially millions of dollars difference depending on the finish. We then have Hero card of Alex Albon, the Thai driver. Again, outperformed his teammate Logan Sargent until Logan got, let's just say, moved on. He went to be teammates with the Argentinian Franco Colapinto, which has produced surprising results with the gap between Alex and Franco actually being a lot closer than Alex and Logan. Here we have the public service announcement card of the mulletin man himself, Valtteri Bottas, who's leaving F1 at the end of the season as a driver. He may be reserve driver for Ferrari or Mercedes, but that's still not been confirmed at the time of recording. So his public service announcement is good weather for the duck. Then we have the meme mayhem of Daniel Ricciardo, who is a big fan of licking the stamp and sending it. He's the king of the late breaker. He will obviously be missed with his, infectious smile around the Formula One paddock, but as I say, he may return in some way, shape or form. Next one is a Valtteri Bottas hero card. Then we have epic moments of Pierre Gasly, which is on his car at the Dutch Grand Prix of last year at Zandvoort. Next we have Kevin Magnussen of Haas. This card is commemorating his incredible pole position that he achieved in Brazil for the sprint race, I think it was. He's unfortunately leaving F1 due to his contract not being extended with the Haas F1 team. Next we have a race collision card. Then we have next Christian Amansel hero card, an F3 driver with art. He achieved reasonable success in F3 and towards the end of the season got a drive for the Formula 2 in the Formula 2 paddock. No relation to Nigel, because obviously that's the first thing that pops into people's heads when they see the surname of Mansell. Next we have Amaury Cordeel card, F2 driver for the high-tech team. The Belgian's been there for a couple of seasons and is always there or thereabouts in the races. The next card is Adino Bogdanovic. He was or is part of the Ferrari Drivers Academy. He raced in F3 for the last couple of seasons. He did make the step up to F2 towards the end of the season again. Another one of these F3 drivers moves up to the F2, hopefully getting his sort of name in the frame for a drive, especially with Prema, who are closely aligned with the Ferrari Drivers Academy, apart from this season when they had Oliver Behrman, who was part of the Ferrari Drivers Academy, and Kimi Antonelli, who ended up signing for Mercedes. Next card is Joshua Dirksen, who actually won the last race of the Formula 2 season with AIX Racing. So Joshua Dirksen, who has won a race with AIX Racing in Formula 2. Then we have Zach O'Sullivan in Formula 2. He drove for the Art Grand Prix team. I think disappointed that he didn't get the call up instead of Franco Colapinto, who was in Formula 3 at the time, F3 at the time when they made that announcement, but he has taken part in some FP1 sessions in Formula 1 and is aligned to the Williams Driver Academy. Next we have a Max Verstappen hero card. Then we have a Lewis Hamilton card with being the first title win in the Turbo Hybrid era. And another Max Verstappen Sprint Superstar, which has continued for the 2024 season. Then we have his runner-up in the 2024 Drivers' Championship, which is Lando Norris, which on that date of the 5th of July, he got the fastest time on the final lap, which earned him his maiden podium. Then we have the teammates of the McLaren F1 team, which is Lewis Hamilton and George Russell. Next, we have a picture of Daniel Ricciardo in the old AlphaTauri team before they got rebranded as the VCarb, so the Racing Bulls team, or the RB team. Next we have card which is the Completes Carlando 1-2, which is of Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris. The two of them are great friends off the track, with them playing a lot of golf together. So this picture is of Sainz and Norris. Here we have another landmark podium, which is the Scuderia Ferrari's 800th podium, which was earned with an impressive second place finish, which would have been with Carlos Sainz again. Oh no, it's Charles Leclerc, even if I read the card correctly. The next card we have is a Valtteri Bottas meme, which says we're here for the bucket hat era. So the meme was he was going around the paddock with wearing a bucket hat. That was before he grew his tash and recognisable mullet. Next we have Rafael Villagomez of the Formula 2 of the Van Amersfoort racing team. The Mexican just actually span out in the last race in Abu Dhabi. Here we have what was last season's Formula 3 champion and is now the F2 Formula 2 champion, Gabriel Bortoleto. He is also going to be joining the Sauber team, although he is aligned to the McLaren Drivers Academy for 2025. This one is hopefully going to go up in value, which would be quite nice. Next one is Carlos Sainz pose as a race winner, also a race winner in 2024. Next one we come up is the Lewis Hamilton successor, which was Andrea Kimi Antonelli, racing for the Prema team. He's down as a star of tomorrow, and he will be the star of tomorrow when he lines up next season for the Mercedes Formula 1 team. Here we have a Alpine F1 team logo card. Next one on the pile is a Isaac Hadjar card, the Red Bull affiliate driver who unfortunately stalled on the grid and finished second in the Formula 2 Championship this season. Then we have an Aston Martin, Aramco Formula 1 team logo. The next card is a Topps Awards card of George Russell as the 2023 Social Media Superstar. Another Topps Award, which is the team principal of the McLaren F1 team, which was Andrea Stella. The next Topps Award is for the pole position lap of 2023, which is Max Verstappen. Here we have Victor Martin's card, a driver who drives for the Art Grand Prix team and is part of the Alpine Driver Academy. He's marked down as one of the stars of tomorrow. Good driver in Formula 3, is thereabouts in Formula 2, so they've obviously got him marked down as a star of tomorrow. The next card is a AMG Mercedes or Petronas Mercedes Formula 1 team card. Here we have a race winner card with Sergio Perez of the Red Bull racing team. Rumours strongly going about his seat is precarious for next season, even though he has signed a contract, because of his poor performances in the second half of the season. The next card we have is the hashtag Mr. Consistent Topps Award, which a lovely pink colour of George Russell, 2023 Social Media Superstar. Quite like that one very much. And then we have another pink card of Andrea Stella of the McLaren F1 team. The next card we have is a Las Vegas race poster card. So actually it's a nice shiny, probably don't see it well in the light of this, but in real life it's quite a nice looking card. So the next one we have is a Lando Norris Energizer card, even, of McLaren. He's not of the Energizer and Duracell one that sponsors the Williams F1 team. The next card is a Fast Track Sergio Perez card, which is an exclusive card. It is very nice feeling on the hand. Then we have a Fast Track VIP one of Oscar Piastri, the Australian racing for McLaren, who has impressed this season with a couple of wins. Then we have a George Russell Fast Track VIP card. And then the last one is the Zhou Guanyu of the Sauber team, who is unfortunately leaving the team at the end of the season. There is rumours he may be back in some capacity as a reserve or test driver for Ferrari, but we'll see how that goes. These cards actually do feel really nice on the hand. So what we'll now do next is open up the Turbo Attax card. I think these are the more valuable cards, as they say. So let's get into this. Put that to one side. So here we go. The first one is Zhou Guanyu. It's a yellow, Canadian yellow limited edition card. Next we have a Carlos Sainz Canadian yellow card. Then we have our first Fernando Alonso profile Canadian yellow card. It's our first Fernando Alonso card out with the one of him in the car. Then we have a Lando Norris Papaya limited edition card. The next one is a Valtteri Bottas Diamond limited edition card. And last but not least, we have a Alex Albon Gold card. That's the first pack done. That's the Turbo Attax card. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. I'll be doing more unboxing videos in the days and weeks to come. I hope you enjoyed this video. Slightly long, but hopefully it was informative, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.